shift she's from the University of Notre Dame. You're a professor of the New Testament and early Christianity. Now, the church's position on this, Canada, is very nuanced. Can you describe it for us?
So what Pope Francis has said is that it's not one size fits all when it comes to marriage. So he's saying that marriage is difficult, we need to be realistic about it, but that's got to be the goal of human experience. So what Pope Francis is saying is that the church needs to welcome everyone in, regardless of their circumstances, and then work with them towards full reconciliation with the church. What that means is they're going to encourage unmarried couples to get married in the church, and they're going to try and work with the divorced and remarried, perhaps in the hope that they might be able to receive the Eucharist again in church.
Look, how much of a shift is this from the church's previous position? Because you could also make the argument that it's a very long text that was published today by the Vatican, 260 plus pages, and really there's room for interpretation in there.
That's right. It seems that Pope Francis wanted to give something to everyone. It is a very long text, and a lot of the details are about the specifics of marriage. When it comes to actual change, what's changed in this document? Not very much. There's been no doctrinal shift. In fact, the sort of cracking of the door for the divorced and remarried to receive the Eucharist, that comes in a footnote in this 256-page document. And when it comes to things like LGBT rights, Francis is very clear that he will not support same-sex marriage.
Tell us a little bit more about that, because it's very interesting that the Pope has to navigate different currents, different opinions within the Vatican, pretty much like a head of state would have to do within a political party.
That's exactly right. He is certainly catering to conservatives who are very concerned about this issue. And the language he used actually comes out of the documents produced by the synods. So he said that there can't be any violence against LGBT people and that we should avoid discrimination, that they have human dignity. But he also said that people absolutely cannot even pressure the church or ask for marriage equality in the Catholic Church.
All right. Thank you very much, Candida Moss, for explaining this from New York. Thanks a lot.